It was a blazing hot afternoon when a father and his young son walked through a dusty village market. The son wiped sweat from his forehead and pointed at a cart overflowing with green watermelons. "Father, I'm so thirsty," he said with a dry voice. Without a word, the father stepped forward, picked the ripest one, and paid the vendor. They walked to a quiet, shady spot under a large banyan tree. With a small knife, the father cut open the watermelon, its flesh red and juicy. They smiled as they tasted the first bite. It was sweet, cold, and perfect. Just then, a poor man walked by, dressed in torn clothes, his eyes fixed on the fruit. He didn't say a word, but his hunger was clear in his silent gaze. The father noticed. He stood up and offered the man a large slice. The man hesitated, then took it with trembling hands. "Thank you," he whispered. The boy looked confused. "Why did you give him our watermelon, Father?" The father smiled gently and said, "Because some thirsts go deeper than the throat, and when we give without expecting, we water our own soul." The boy didn't reply. He just looked at the man, now smiling with joy. Years passed. The boy grew into a man. One day he too met a hungry stranger with nothing to eat. He took out his only piece of bread and offered it without hesitation. As the man ate, he smiled, and in that moment, the boy remembered the sweetness of that watermelon and the lesson his father had planted deep within him. Back home, he lifted his son and said, "I learned this from your grandfather." The boy looked up curiously. "What did Grandpa teach you, Dad?" He smiled gently. "When your heart is open, even half a loaf becomes a full feast."